Good day! My name is Joshua Laguador, and today we are going to review the book Silent Spring by Carson that was published in 1962. This book is all about how insecticides, herbicides, and pesticides negatively affect living organisms, including us humans, directly and indirectly. Carson's writings led environmental activists, the scientific community, and simple readers and citizens to demand changes in policies and regulations on what she called biocides. The book started with an introduction written by Linda Lear, which she narrates the author's life story, and an afterword by Edward O. Wilson at the end part. It contains 17 chapters discussing the cause, harm, and the solutions or alternatives of the so-called biocides. She used this term because these chemicals such as DDT does not exclusively eradicate the targeted insect or pest but also other species. Insecticides contaminate the waters, soil, and of course the life forms. Herbicides also have the same consequences. Moreover, annihilating invasive species like fire ants through pesticides not only decimate the species populations but also give resistance to the targeted species, thus more aggressive chemicals are needed. Through the web of life, earthworms eaten by birds or chickens and eventually pass these chemical poisons to humans. These substances, although in small amounts, accumulate in the body and can cause organ damage, genetic alteration, and possibly cancer. That is why Carson urges the public and the authorities to have stricter regulations to these biocides and propose natural and biological ways to eradicate pests, which is more effective and much safer. The author referred this way in her book, The Road Less Traveled By, from the famous poem, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. It offers our last chance to reach the destination that assures the preservation of our planet Earth. Now, I am ending this review with the words from the book. The balance of nature is not a status quo. It is fluid, ever-shifting, in constant state of adjustment. Man too is part of this balance. Sometimes, the balance is in his favor. Sometimes, and all too often through his own activities, it is shifted to his disadvantage. So, it is in our hands to fix these problems and turn it into our advantage, not only for us, but also for the non-living and living things of our planet.